Yo guys, Fetch here, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back on Minecraft on the Lotus SMP, and today we are going to be building, I didn't mean to take a screenshot, we are going to be building a Magma Cream farm, and I have all of the materials that we need right here, so we are good to go and build this. I actually need to take these. So the reason we are building a Magma Cream farm is because I'm going to be needing magma blocks, and the way you do that is by putting magma cubes into like a 4x4 thing, and we need to build this in the nether. And this farm is really efficient as well. I think I got like stacks of magma blocks in literally a few minutes, so we need to build this farm in a particular biome where magma cubes spawn, which is obviously in a magma basalt or a basalt deltas biome thing. If I open F3, I think my portal is actually located in one, but I don't really want to build it as closest to my portal as I want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to venture off a little bit and try and find a 37 by 37 area where there isn't anything close, so we can probably build it there. So we are still in the Minecraft basalt or the basalt delta biome here. So I actually need to take out some, actually I'm going to go home and grab some marker blocks real quick. Okay, so I think these are going to be the blocks that I'm going to use to like mark out the thing. So if I just double check if I just clicking on the F3 menu, everything in the middle of this should be in a basalt biome. So if we just go ahead and walk over to this block, yep, that is all in the basalt deltas biome. And then again, we're just going to double check this one, just to, you know, make sure that all of this is in a basalt deltas biome to literally maximize the efficiency. Now we could obviously build this in the soul sand valley as well, but the thing is that if we were to build it in the soul sand valley, I say it would work, it actually won't, because magma cubes don't spawn there, so, and they only spawn in, you know, basalt biomes. So that is why we are building this in a basalt biome. So now that we've got everything sorted, let's go ahead and start building. We need to start by placing down a power rail, and then we need to place, how many is it? So we need to place 4 normal rails. So 1, 2, 3, 4, another powered rail, and then 5 normal rails. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we turn to the east. That's not actually, yeah, that's in the wrong direction. So after placing this, we need to turn to the right and place down another 4 normal rails. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then another powered rail, and then 5 normal rails. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we turn again, and then we place down, I think we do the repeat again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 normal powered rail, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we do is we loop this all the way back round, placing normal rails apparently. As I said, on a test world, this apparently keeps the momentum going. So you place them all around like that, and then you loop it back. However, this time when we get to one of these, we're going to place a power rail, and then we're going to go ahead around here. And then again, when it aligns with another power rail, you're going to put one in. So let's go ahead and finish off that one, and then we'll go ahead and do it here again. And then I think this goes all the way to the end like that again. Actually, these are actually going to be normal rails. We do the powered thing on the other time, or, you know, when we loop it the background again. So we need to go ahead and replace these with normal rails. And then when we do it background here, then when we do this again, that's when we need to align them with the powered rails, because that, you know, by then the train would have, you know, or the carriage would have, whatever it's called, the minecart would have lost momentum. So we need to go ahead and do it again. So we need to go ahead and make sure that this is aligned with a powered rail, and then we go to the end like that. And then I think we leave that open like that. Actually, it needs to be one less, so it needs to start there. So what we want to do here is place down another powered rail, and then go like that, and then we basically shimmy along the minecart like this. So we do this again, and then when we do it again, we're gonna align this one with a powered rail where it like lines up again. So we need to do that, and then we build normal rails up to the end like that. I don't know how this works, but it somehow does. So now what we want to do is place down another powered rail there, and then we'll get our levers, and we want to do like a 4 thing like that, and then we want to activate all of them. So actually I want to make sure that these actually look good, because I don't know why, it just hurts my brain seeing it like this. So let me go ahead and just grab these and make sure that they actually look good. So we'll do it like that, and then we need to place it all around the outside where we have a powered rail as well. So we need to do it there, and then here, and then we need to do it one here as well, and then another one over here. That just make sure that all of the powered rails are on and active. So now what we want to do is bring this one out 10 blocks that way. Now this is going to go past the past my marker blocks, but again, all of this is a basalt biome, so it shouldn't really matter if we go beyond the borders. This is basically just knowing where, you know, or basically knowing like an estimate of where the basalt biome is. So let's go ahead and place out 10 blocks. So one, oh, actually this isn't count as one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I know that these two are not active, but we will fix that later. So now we are actually going to get started building the platform. So apparently we need to make a 2x2 area around like that. So if we just go ahead and mark out the thing, it's going to have a block in the, or there's going to be some parts in the middle that aren't going to be filled in, which is fine because that's where the iron golem is going to go, because when we put the iron golem that is what is going to attract the magma cubes. So all the magma cubes are going to want to try and attack the iron golem, but we're doing this. Now I hope building a platform like that won't spawn the magma cubes, because I want to try and build this as safe as I can. However, I do need to go ahead and land on this thing if I can. So what happens is this is where the wither roses are going to be, which is how we're going to kill the magma cubes. But and then there's going to be like some sort of platform. However, I'm going to do something different to what the tutorial is saying, and I'm actually going to actually need to grab my materials. I'm going to build the iron golem now, so when the magma cubes do spawn, they're immediately going to get attracted to the iron golem and not me. So if I just go ahead and grab these, and we'll basically go ahead and put in the thing right now, and actually need to grab some walls as well to trap the iron golem. As actually have all of them on me. Okay, good. Oh god. Oh, I nearly died to kinetic energy there, even though it probably wouldn't have killed me, but you know what, it's fine. So I don't think it has to be put in any orientation, but we're basically just going to build a normal iron golem just like that, and I believe we have to surround it with walls. So if we just go like this and just make sure that this iron golem cannot move, so if we just go ahead and do that and that iron golem can no longer move, and when the magma cubes do spawn, if they spawn, then they'll get attracted to the iron golem. So now what we need to do is, or what we should have done is made I think it's a 13 by 13 platform of smooth stone. However, I'm just going to build out one layer of 13, and then we need to surround the entire thing with a 4 block high wall. That basically prevents the magma cubes from escaping. So I'm just going to build it on one side and then try and mark out the area with walls. And then when we have the walls, then we can go ahead and, or we can basically go ahead and do the thing, or I might just mark out the area with these, and then that should be fine, I think, hopefully. So what we need to do is we need to grab our dirt blocks, and we need to place one more out like that, and then we need to go ahead and put a wall on it. So now what we need to do is, because I need to build this out one more, so we need to build out 5 blocks, I think, on either side. However, iron now can no longer get on here, I think, because these are only going to go out 4, so we need to make this one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have no idea what that noise was. So if this goes out by 4, oh, actually this needs to go out by 1 more actually, and then we need to do it again on this side. I really hope this is going to work. Actually, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and build this thing. If magma cubes spawn, then oh well. What I mean by build it, I mean not really do the entire surrounding. I mean in terms of like you know, just knowing where we're going to do, if that makes any sense. That probably didn't. So we need to build up by 4 on either side. So 1, 2, that's gone down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just go ahead and grab this because I want it, and then we'll do 4 on the other side as well. And then we're gonna go ahead and build out 13 blocks on this side and do the same thing. I just realized I need to put the wither roses on there actually. Okay, we'll do that later. Okay, yeah, that's what I was worried about. That is exactly what I was worried about. I have no idea how I'm going to actually do this easier, because that is exactly what I was worried about. Okay, this should be, in theory, fine. Is that one going to get attracted to me, or that's going to be attracted to me, isn't it? All right, then. You need to go, sir. You need to go. I hate it had to be this way. I might need to go ahead and grab some carpets. I might need to go ahead and grab some carpets because, yeah, this is going to get quite interesting, isn't it? All right, then I'm gonna go grab some carpets and we'll continue this build on another day because I don't think I'll be able to do it today. Okay, so I have now finally got all of the carpets that we need. So basically we have all of the stone and everything else like that. We have all of the other materials as well. So let's go ahead and finally finish this farm today because I've been holding off on a bit. I've been holding off a bit. So let's go ahead and finish this, and I have no idea what that is. So I'm not even going to question it, and I'm just going to go ahead and start building this farm. So my farm should be over here, I think. So if we fly over to it, I hope that no magma cubes are going to spawn. Well, there are a few, but if we just don't mine them, then we should be able to take them out pretty quickly because they shouldn't really matter too much. But let's go ahead and grab the carpets that we need. We'll probably only take a few, and we'll probably only take a few smooth stone as well. And we need to try and get up there and try and place down these carpets without dying. So if we just fly pretty closely over here, they shouldn't spawn. So if I just go ahead and place down some carpets pretty nicely over here, and then if we just try ahead and do all of it over here, then we should be able to kill the magma cubes pretty nicely. And if they do, well, then we're gonna have to try and take them out. So that magma cube is not going to affect us anymore. I'm hearing another one around, but I think it's still the same one. So if we just continue to place down these carpets and not get in that one's way, then we shouldn't have an issue, but we need to do this pretty quickly. But I think what happens is the magma cubes are attracted to whatever is, I can't remember the exact radius, but I think it's around 20 blocks in front of them, I think. So with that in mind, let's try and do this pretty quickly. So I'm going to take out my bow because it's pretty good and it can almost one-shot these things. So if I go ahead and get them down to that one, sorry that my voice just decided to break there. If we just get them down to like, to like that health, then they shouldn't be able to hurt us because they are so small. So if we just keep that in mind and keep spawn proofing this platform, then we shouldn't have an issue. So I'm just gonna, get these. I mean, actually, no, that's actually a good thing to test out here. If I'm here, will they go ahead and try and hurt me? Because I don't actually know if they will try. Because I know that slimes don't. Are you going to try and hurt me? I don't even think they can get up here. Oh, well, you guys are going to die anyway. And with all of that done, let's continue building. So, yeah, I'm just thankful that we were able to spawn proof all of this. The carpets didn't actually take me that long to get. I just got a lot of wool from Hey Squid and then just turned them into carpets. So, yeah, thank you, Hey Squid. I mean, I'm sure you would have liked me for purchasing at your shop anyway, because I know there's a bit of a shop wars going on at the moment on the server, but let's continue this build. So what we need to do now is we need to try and like connect up all of the sides. So if I go ahead and take out some stone and some carpets, what we need to do is we need to place them down like this. So if we go ahead and do that and place a carpet, we need to place 3 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3. And then if we just cover up this, cover that up with carpets. And then we need to do it again, but we need to do it with 1 and then 1, 2 on the side like that. And again, we'll go ahead and cover it up. And then we need to do it on the other side and then just connect it up going diagonally. So if we just go ahead and do this on the other side, and then all we need to do is then just try and connect it all up. So if we do 1 and then 1, 2, 3, and then we cover that up. Wait, is that supposed to be 3? Wait, no, because the first one's 3 and then you do 2. Okay, yeah, I did do it correct. So if we do 1 and then 1, 2, not there, and then if we go ahead and connect that up like that, I will kind of need that. So let me go ahead or let me go ahead and grab it. Just go ahead and grab this additional magma cream as well, and then I need to get up there as well. All we need to do now is connect this up diagonally, so it's basically just like that. So we'll do it, and then every few times we'll just place down a couple of carpets just to make sure that no magma cream or magma cubes spawn like that. And then we basically do that, we basically do that with every single side. So I will get to doing that, and I'll be right back once I've finished it. So with that all done and we've formed the sort of like massive ring, I might build the like the outside with walls to like make sure that that's all like encased in, but I kind of want to leave that there so I can get into the farm quickly when I need to. So what I might do is, I mean, the next step is to basically fill in all of this, and then you basically you know, build it up from there. So I'm gonna get a whole load more of my stone and my carpets as well, and I kind of want to see if I can get all of this done. Can I take the rest of this as well? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and fill in the insides. So I've done the majority of it, as you can see, and I've turned on my full brightness texture pack, so it literally looks like I'm running on the red carpet right now. But yeah, I only have one red carpet left, so I think I need to go home and grab some more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now while I can, and we'll then finish off that thing and then go on to the next step, which I do believe is building up the walls. So let me go ahead and grab some more carpets and we'll finish off this thing. Okay, so there we go. I only had like white wool because mysteriously some of my other red wool disappeared for some reason, so I don't know where that's gone. But I've now built this, and this is only temporary as well. We're going to be removing this when we finish the thing. So let's go ahead and build up the walls, which I think is the next step. And with that now done, which didn't actually take that long, we can now get started on the next few things. So it's going to involve more walls, but what we need to do is we need to make another 3x3x2 is what they stated in the tutorial, which by the way was made by Kelp MC, by the way. I'm sorry if I didn't say that earlier. We need to make a 3x3 like thing like this around the iron golem and surround it with more as well, and then we're going to place another part, you know, 3x3 on top. This just means that the magma creams can't get to the iron golem, so the iron golem is like fully what's the word, it's like fully protected. So let's just go ahead and fly up so we can land back on this thing, and we'll make another 3x3 thing. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, and I think it's like that. There we go. Maybe we did actually need to make this over here. Okay, then let's just go ahead and do this. Well, like, this tutorial could have been worded a bit better because now it's telling us to do another layer like above this. So I don't know, maybe this, you know, maybe that's just like that, and then we leave this open. So we do, and what I need to do now is grab my slabs. So I think we might have enough space in our hotbar. I probably should have taken damage there. Okay, apparently I didn't, but I think we are good to basically take out everything now. So let's go ahead and take out all of these building blocks that we don't need, including all of this. Actually, do we have enough? No, we don't, but it's really the slabs and the trapdoors that I need. I have no idea why I bought my diamonds, but we can probably leave the rail stuff in there as well as the redstone stuff. The main things that I need are the slabs and the trapdoors. So let's go ahead and take these and fly back up. So we need to place slabs on like the top of this platform, and then what we're going to do is we're going to breach out to some other sides and place down some slabs and trapdoors. And what that is going to do is it's going to prevent things like ghasts and skeletons, mobs that we don't want. There may be an occasional few zombie pigmen in this farm, but that is completely fine. But it's still really efficient. You'll see once we once this gets started, this does get pretty crazy. And now what we need to do is choose any side and build out 10 slabs, which I've done on that side, and we need to do this the same on the other side as well. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. And then what is going to happen is after we finish that, we're going to place trapdoors on the inside, which basically prevents them, and the slabs prevents the gas from spawning. And now what we need to do is we need to place 2 blocks on this side. If I can I place 2 temporary blocks here, please? Thank you. So we need to do 1 2 and then another slab, and then we build out 11 blocks on this side. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and then we'll do that the same on the other side, but I kind of just want to get all of these done on either side so I kind of know what I'm doing. So I will see how many we need to build on that side, and then actually, you know what, we'll just do it now. It'll be quick. And now after another 4 block gap, as this is actually 4 blocks here as well, because it's got like 1 2 and then we place down 2, if you remember. So it's now 4 temporary blocks, and we need to build out 9 on each side. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, and we should be 2 blocks away from that one, I think. I will just double check, but I think that's what we need to do. So we'll build out 9 on this side as well. And we're going to do one more row as well, right at the end. Now, this wasn't actually mentioned in the tutorial, but some people were saying that they were having a few gas spawning. So this is what I did in my test world, and I had no problems at all. So I'm going to do this, and I think it's 3 on either side. Yes, we're 3 on either side. So 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll do the exact same on the other side. And then what I'm going to do is repeat what we just did on these 2 on the other side. I need more slabs. Did I get the material list right? I'm not even too sure. I'm just going to go back and grab some more slabs because for some reason my material list isn't matching up to what I needed. And with all of that, we are now going to place our trapdoors down. So I don't know if I'll have enough trapdoors, but we're going to go ahead and try. And if we don't, then I can always go back and make some more. So I'm just going to go ahead and place down all of these with trapdoors. And once again, I will be right back once I've done this. And again, there isn't any orientation on how you put them. It's just prevent those other mobs from spawning. That literally took like a minute. That was so quick. And with that now done, we can now actually head outside the farm and do some other stuff. And I believe it's something to do with over here. So I think we should have enough space in our hotbar now to get all of the other materials that we need. So yeah, there was nothing else in there. So let's just go ahead and grab everything that we need. Okay, let's just put our other shulk boxes in here that we don't need. Oh yeah, you can't put shulk boxes in. Let's put that in, and our torches, we don't need that, and probably some magma things and brown mushrooms, we don't need those. So let's go ahead and grab everything else that we need. And do we have another space to... No, we don't. Okay, this should be enough. So we need to place down 3 more powered rails going this way. So 1, 2, 3. And then we need to take out some more building blocks. So we need to do a staircase like this. If I just go ahead and grab another one as well, and then we can break... hold on. We can break that one and that one. There we go. And then we place powered rails back up here as well. Or are these normal rails? I think they might be normal rails. Is a powered rail there, and then a normal rail at the top. Like so there we go. And then what we need to do is we need to make or place a temporary block there. We can pick up that one, or we can grab it and then place down one of our hoppers and make sure that the arrow, or just make sure that the hopper's going in this direction, and then we can break that one. And we need to put another powered rail on here. And basically what is going to happen when the when the hopper, or when the minecart reaches this one, is it's going to send a redstone signal with a comparator, and then it's going to then resend the thing, if that makes any sense. So now we need to place another block like that, and then place one below it, and then we actually need to place one on here, and then we can break the one in the middle just like that. And we need to do some other stuff with redstone. So a comparator goes right there, and it needs to be facing that direction. We need to place another block like that, and we need to place our redstone torch on the outside like that. No, not on the outside, on the top actually. So I need to take out some temporary blocks and build up, and then we can place down the thing on there. And with a block on top of the redstone torch, we can put some redstone right there, and there we go. And on there we could put anything we really wanted, but the tutorial just says put a lever there, so I did. And that just basically prevents mobs from spawning on that specific block that we don't want spawning. And we need to place down another lever right there to then activate those powered rails just like that. So now we need to go ahead and place down our 3 double chests. So we don't want it in that orientation, we want it in another orientation. So let's go ahead and break that. So I can't remember how it was. I think then we do it like that, and then like that. So hold on, if I just actually turn this into a double chest. So if I get my hoppers, we need to make it so that one feeds into that one. If I can even get it working. Hello? All right, I'll just double check if that's correct. I got it wrong. We need to place it like that, and then like that. I didn't even think about that. Now we need to go back inside of the farm, because what we're going to be doing is placing down our wither roses. Now I don't know how this is going to go, because I think it is if you touch a wither rose you will get the wither effect. So I didn't think about this when I was building, and I probably should have bought some milk. So I'm wondering if I just go home real quickly and grab some milk, just so I can remove the effect should I get it. But hopefully I shouldn't have the effect for too long, so then I should be fine. But I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna place down these wither roses, and we'll see what happens. Do I get it? Go too far forward? I don't know. You probably don't. But anyway, let's just go ahead and place down these wither roses just like this. And like I said, this is what is going to kill the magma cubes. You could use the bushes, but I prefer to use wither roses because apparently you get a higher frequency or more magma cubes kind of like die. So you get a better profit from using wither roses. So I decided to go with that. And more importantly, we can't forget to start sending our Minecraft or our minecart with a hop around. So I actually need to figure out how to place it. Can we just place it down there? Hello? Can I not place anything down? There we go. So that should now go and start being sent around, as you can see, like that. So let's just wait for it just to make sure that it will activate on one of the other powered rails, which it does. So that is cool. And what happens is it will go over here, because the reason why we faced the farm going west, sorry I hit my mic, is so you know when we built the thing over there where it like goes to the end, what happens is if you place the farm going west, the minecart will automatically go to the right. For some reason it like activates in like a specific sort of like orientation like that. So what we really need to do right now is sort of remove the carpets and get out, and then we basically just need to build up to our AFK spot, and then this is basically done. So I have no idea how this is gonna go. I really hope it goes okay. I might just go ahead and put some stuff that I don't need away in a shulk box, and yeah, then we should be okay. So we don't need our wither roses anymore. We can grab those later. We actually don't really need any of these. We don't need that just yet. We don't really need that. We'll keep that. We can take away that. We can put those in because we don't need those. We don't need either of those either. I'm going to keep the fireworks on me because that's going to be in, that's going to be we need those. So I think without further ado, let's get removing this. Now I don't know what the safest way to do this is. I'm probably just going to go ahead and remove this layer first and then do the outside layer, and then just let fate decide what happens after that. So let's go ahead and do this right now, and yeah, we will then go ahead and well, fly out basically. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and then do the outside wall, and hopefully if any do spawn, then it shouldn't get any, or we shouldn't get any. But like I said, when I did this on the test server and when I was removing all of the carpets, I didn't have any magma cubes spawn, because I think that they can only, or like only mobs can spawn within a certain radius of you, and I think because of the radius of this farm it shouldn't happen. But the reason why they spawned before is because I went away to my shulker boxes, so that allowed the magma cubes to spawn. So yeah, I hope that, when we do this, they shouldn't spawn. But if we do this pretty quickly, then we shouldn't have an issue with them. So let's go ahead and keep removing the carpets. And yeah, hope that no magma cubes spawn as we do this. I'm really concerned about my shovel because it's quite broken, and I don't really want to go and have magma cubes spawning. So, I mean, I can do it with my hand, to be fair, but that's going to be, that's going to take quite a while. But I find it absolutely hilarious how, as I'm doing this, the subtitles are saying block breaking when we aren't breaking a block, we're breaking carpets. I just find it quite hilarious to do that. But I think I might switch to doing the inside now, just to make this a bit just make this a bit wider, and hopefully we shouldn't get the others all them spawning. I hope anyway. Just realized you shouldn't even be using a shovel for breaking carpets. So yeah, I am just using my bare hand now. I think it's shears you need to use for carpets. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. Now this is where it gets very like scary, because now we're basically mining out the final part, and this is where magma blocks can start spawning, I do believe. But hopefully if we do this pretty quickly, then we should be able to get out and not have any issues. So I'm not too I don't really care about if these carpets despawn, but yeah, I just need to do this very quickly. So this is the final bit, and then literally as soon as I've done, make sure I've gotten everything, and I'm gonna fly out. So making sure that we have everything. Okay, final bit, and then what we do is we just go ahead and fly out just like that, and we're free. This farm is now effectively going to turn on, and as you can see, it's already starting, and you saw the amount of magma cubes that were there. That was pretty crazy. But we're not done just yet. We need to build an AFK spot now. So let's go ahead and just make sure that we are, like that, and make sure we put in our carpets. And what we're going to do is we're going to take out some of our blocks to build our AFK spot. And I do believe we may actually need to go home in order to get some more stuff. Yeah, I might go home and just make sure that I get some more stuff. So I'm going to take this with me as we don't need it, and I'll be right back when I've got some more smooth stone, because we can really effectively like not really be here anymore. Like that's all working. Like there's nothing that can go wrong now. All that we really need to do now is build the AFK spot now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fight off a skeleton as it seems, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get started with the thing. Ow. This is already doing so good. Even me just standing here, but this isn't the AFK spot as I'm standing right now. We actually need to build up one below the height max limit in order to build our AFK station. So I'm just going to build this up quite a lot, and then I'm going to build a platform around it with slabs. So basically I can just fly up there and nothing will happen. So yeah, I just need to build this up quite high, and yeah, we should be able to get there. And I've just seen that there is some carpets there which haven't actually despawned yet, which is kind of weird because I've kind of just been I've just kind of been smelting down some stone for quite some time. So I'm just going to get up to one above the height max limit, and as you can see, there are still some more magma cubes spawning, but I'm going to build up to the height max limit and I'll see you guys when I'm there. So this is the height limit. So what we need to do is we need to break one, and then I'm actually going to build out the platform first actually. So if we probably build out maybe 3 blocks maybe, so 1, 2, and then we do 3 on this side. How wide would this look once all built in? Yeah, that should be fine. So if we go ahead and build out 3 on this side, we can always expand it later on, I guess. So if we just go ahead and build out 3 on this side and make sure we connect all of this up. So let me just go ahead and do that right now. What we need to do on the middle block is place down a composter, and we also need to place down a trap door just like that. Oh yeah, we need to actually build it out one. Oh yeah, we need to build it one lower. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I've wasted quite a few slabs doing that. But anyway, this is the block we need to build out, to build it out on. Oh god, there are some slabs I'm never going to say hello to again. But anyway, it's fine. But what we need to do is we need to place down 3 on this side. And what I will just do quickly is just, double check that I can do this thing with the trapdoor. There we go. So what happens is we go in here and we flip that down and we're safe. We're protected from anything, should anything spawn up here, which it really shouldn't. But yeah, what we're going to go ahead and do is build out 3 on this side. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll build out 3 on this side, and hopefully you have enough slabs to cover this all in. I really hope so, because yeah, I've wasted a few slabs, but as I said, if we really need to, we can always extend this. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do some of this, and it is looking like we probably will need a few more slabs, but I feel like this is okay for now. Can I make slabs in my hotbar? No, I don't think I can. You need a crafting table to do it. So actually, I could probably use the exact same thing that Lightning Aussie gave me if I just do that. There we go. Awesome. Right. I'm going to float back down to the surface, and I'm going to mark out like where this farm is, just so I don't forget. And you never know. I might have gotten lucky with some of the thing, and as you can see, there is a few magma cubes spawning, and yeah, we'll see the results of that in a minute. So let me just go ahead and mark down this area, and yeah, I will be right back. So yeah, give me a second. Okay, so I've actually made this a bit further now. It's now a 5x5, but yeah, all we basically need to do now is go on here, and if I can collapse in, or if I can go into the composter. There we go. We close that down. And what I might quickly do, I've just said that twice, is delete this magma cube waypoint and put a new one up here. So again, if I just make it dark red and put in magma cube farm, and basically this will basically just tell me where it is. So yeah, this is where we AFK for a bit, and yeah, I will be here for quite a bit. Although I am pretty sure most of you probably want to know, what does this farm look like down below when we're up here? Well, if we go into free cam and we go all the way down, you can see how, yeah, there's quite a lot of magma cubes here. And like I said, the wither roses kill them pretty much instantly. And yeah, they will just keep spawning on down here. All the time. You can see it just keeps going, and you know, they keep dying, they keep spawning and things like that. It does get pretty crazy, you know, once you're up here. But yeah, more just spawn in and yeah, the drop rates are pretty crazy. But what I might do here is AFK here for a few minutes and basically show you what this looks like in action. And yeah, I will go ahead and AFK here for a bit. So I will BRB. So I'm sure you're all now wanting to know, what has this farm been able to produce since I've been up here for probably about 30 minutes? Well, we are going to go down and see the results. So if we just go ahead and fly down here, which shouldn't take really that long, but I mean, there we go. As you can see, it has been absolutely working, and yeah, we're about to see the results. So 3, 2, 1, that is the results that we have gotten, which is, I don't even know how many stacks that is, but there is a lot. And if we go ahead and take all of that, which is still going to continue going, we can turn this all into magma blocks, and we're going to see how many we get. So just give me a second while I you know, turn these all into magma blocks. And the total is about 4 stacks of magma blocks and 48, which I know is probably not an awful lot of blocks, but for this farm, and for, honestly, like I said, that was probably only like 30 minutes of AFKing. I think that's a pretty good amount of magma blocks. So yeah, I can just stay up there for absolutely ages and just get loads of magma blocks. That is how the farm works. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you do drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it, and also let me know in the comments if you are planning to build this farm yourself. Also make sure to subscribe as well for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.